Yo, 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 welcome in. Take notes, grab them pens. Welcome back to another episode of the Honorable Marvin Coop Show with the host, Chef Marv. No lie, I am that guy. And I got my partners with me. We are doing the WWE pay-per-view rewind, or in this one, WrestleMania rewind, WrestleMania 21.
Damn.
I got my man Jojo the Great, Aundre the Sports Junkie, and as told earlier, up like a spring chicken from the nosebleed section. The nosebleed show, excuse me, my bad. My man, Mr. Tyrell Jackson. What's up, fellas? Top of the morning. Thank y'all for
Top of
being
the
here.
pip chili on top of the morning to you, eh?
Yeah, top of the morning, Nick. All
We
right,
gotta put some shrimp on the barbie.
WrestleMania 21. JoJo, this was you. Talk to us.
Man, Wrestlemania 21. The reason why I picked this show because
Mhm.
of the two main events were the co-main event and the main event.
Oh, yeah.
I watched a little bit of this show, but I never watched fully through this show. This match, well, this card was very entertaining outside of
It
like
was.
two matches, and we unfortunately got to talk about those. But this is really entertaining and one of the most underrated WrestleManias of all time, in my opinion. Because when you think of WrestleMania, you think of 25, you think of 17 and 19. You don't really talk about 21
Really?
as much as the other ones, in my opinion.
Shoot,
I,
I,
dis-
I
I
hear
disagree with you. I think they say
nah,
21 up there, bro.
I
They
hear
say, yeah, they say
I
21
ain't,
is in
I
like
don't
the
know
top
because
10.
I hear more people
You
talk
forgot.
about 31 than 21
I
yeah,
don't
personally.
know. I
Mhm.
don't. I mean, the people I talk to, they say 21 is up in the top 10. So that's why I was
yeah,
like, I don't know. I think well, never mind. Let me not say I disagree with you because we all talk to different people with different opinions. So, like I said, and then even if you kind of like look nowadays, I don't know if y'all care to look on the internet. It is 21 is
Still up
up
there.
there. Yeah, 21 is up there.
hmm
So that's why I was like, I don't know. This one, I don't think is
It's weird
underrated.
because they rank it. I agree. Like they rank it high, but like when you actually go into like the comment sections or like just the
Yeah,
online discourse, they don't really talk about 21 like that. Even though
that's
21 is ranked
crazy.
high, like throughout the like I don't see 21 being rated low um
Yeah,
at all, and it isn't. I think more than anything is that 21 had such this like I'm be honest with you. You know what? I'm gonna keep that opinion to when we get to that match because
hurt,
you can
hurt.
literally see a shift in the audience
I know which
when we
one you're
get to that
talking about
match.
too. I think
Hmm.
I know which one you're talking about too. All right, King Jojo, start us off. What
All
you?
right, first match, we got Rey Mysterio versus Latino
Mm-hmm.
Heat God rest his
Mm,
soul, Eddie Guerrero.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. His
Rest
last
in
WrestleMania.
peace, man.
Yes, man.
mm.
Man, I really enjoyed this match. I think this was a good way to kick the show off.
Yeah,
Like
well,
you see the technicality in the ring, Rey Mysterio, his high flying ability, Eddie Guerrero. Man, this match, I like how the match ended with the roll up.
Hmm.
I really like that. And
yeah,
this is when they started brewing towards a
Feud.
breakup between both of them. They did their thing at SummerSlam at Great American Bash. But I really enjoyed this match, man. I think the right person won because he got to a point Eddie Guerrero could not beat Rey Mysterio. It didn't matter where or what type of match it was. He just couldn't get the job done. It's just like this is like really the perfect way to start kicking off the feud between the two. So I'm gonna give this a 7.5. I think that was a good way to start off, man.
7.
Yes. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, man.
For
Ooh,
me, I'm giving it an 8. I love that match, and I love the match, and it was a good way to kick the pay-per-view off. Um, and kind of like what Jojo just said a minute ago, like this was kind of a rivalry builder because man, Eddie had a very tough time defeating this man one on one. But you know, watching those two in the ring, watching their in ring chemistry, and I mean, it that is amazing to watch. That tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on Rey Mysterio was crazy, and I mean, they did everything so flawless, like flawlessly. They were just watching them in the ring is amazing, and then Ray just bouncing around the ring. Oh,
go ahead, Tyrell. You
Um, Overall, yeah, this is like my second favorite WrestleMania opener of all time, like behind Brandon Owen at 10. This was a great way to start off this show. They had good high spots, good technical spots. The funniest thing about this match, his Rey Mysterio had to keep fixing his mask. Like his strap would not work properly whatsoever. But even if so, like didn't throw off the chemistry. These two guys, to me, I would say their second best match in general. Um, and maybe I'd get some backlash because maybe people know more matches they've done. But I would say this is their second best match they've done since their Halloween '97 match, which is a masterclass of great wrestling. Which a lot of people need to go check that one out for sure. Um, Ray getting the win is good, and I don't even think Eddie didn't beat Mysterio until like a September SmackDown that was a steel
In a
cage match.
cage.
Hmm.
So I mean, these guys always have, and they're walking in as tag team champions on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're both
Yep.
the tag team champions going off against each other, and you can tell they're telling that story of friendly competition. But this sets up the whole. This is what starts the whole Eddie heel run, his last heel run of his career in his life. This is what starts off, the Dominic is Eddie's son, which we're still feeling the effects of 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Where everybody's sitting back and saying that, Jonah, go get your juice. Go get your juice. Sorry.
You good? You good?
So go ahead, Marv. Let me go check on him.
Okay, go ahead, Uber. I feel like I'm gonna give this a 9.5 because this is like our 16th show, like our 16th WWE pay-per-view we want to show y'all. And I think out of the 16, we had like maybe one good opening match, but I feel like this was a great way to start off a pay-per-view,
Hmm.
man. I wouldn't say it's the heart versus heart match,
No.
Yeah.
but
But it was a good
overall,
one.
them working together, man, I feel like it was good for their culture as well as
Hmm.
I thought of back in the day too as well. I wanted to go to this pay-per-view because as many people know, my birthday's in April, and back in the day, our spring break was starting because I think it was Easter around this time in 2005. And I wanted to go for my 16th birthday because I had family in LA and everything. So I wanted to go to this, man, because like you said, the match card was amazing. And just for it to start off like this,
That
and
was
like
a fire opener.
and like Tyrell said, it was the best one since that Halloween Havoc they had.
Yeah.
But overall, I give it a 9.5 because like I said, they in-ring chemistry is just incredible. And Guerrero, like I
Yeah. True.
said, damn, he died later that year too.
Gone too soon, dog.
Rest in
Way
peace,
too
man. He
soon.
died later
In
that
November,
year.
this is his last WrestleMania.
This
Yeah.
was, yep.
Gone way
So,
too soon,
so
bro.
rest up, Eddie, man. You did a hell of a job, hell of a career. I wish I wasn't saying this, but I wish you were still here. So I give it a
Hmm.
Right.
9.5 because, like I said, we didn't really have many great openers like this, and this is our 16th show. So,
Man, I know, man. From all the
mhm.
shows we done did so far, man, I don't think no opener is topping that Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio match at SummerSlam, bro.
Yeah, that's probably the.
That shit
Yeah,
I
fire.
don't know. Let's talk
Man,
about that. Which one was better, this one or that one? I'll say this one,
man,
just
I think
because
it's
it was
Kurt
more
Angle and
entertaining.
Ray though,
I think
man.
it's
That was a bang.
Okay. We'll talk about it later.
I think they're even. To me personally, I think they're even, and they're great in their own way.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
Rey Mysterio, and this one makes Rey Mysterio so great
Hmm.
is that he can wrestle against any style that's not his. Like
Yeah.
he just makes everybody look so great. Like he's that guy that if they're like, hey, like you're going against Rey Mysterio tonight, it's like I got an easy night tonight. This is easy money on. You know what I'm saying? This is overall just like Rey Mysterio, and this is why Rey Mysterio is one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero, Kane, Big Show,
Hmm.
Batista, Undertaker. It doesn't matter who he's in the ring with. You know you're gonna get a good match out of it. At the end of the day, and he's so good at fighting underneath and making himself look like the underdog and being actually viable incredible as a small guy, not these outlaw mud show small guys that are wrestling today that don't know what the French toast they're doing. This is a guy that knows what he's doing, that's all about his business, and has great chemistry with Eddie, has great chemistry with Kurt Angle. You can put, if one person say the one match is over the other, I wouldn't be mad at them because it's even to me.
And like you kind of said too, like one thing about Ray is he doesn't shy away from anybody. You saw him get in the ring with the great Khali, still unfair, but he got in the ring with
that cook.
He adapts to your style.
Yeah, the great Khali vice grip on Rey Mysterio, bro. The vice grip never looked the same after that. Like, that was such a great visual.
Man, I cried when that happened, man. I was like 4 or 5 because I thought he killed Ray.
I thought he was dead.
Get y'all crybaby ass.
Man, then Ray just popped back up on SmackDown like 2 weeks later, like nothing happened. I'm like,
I was like, you trying to mimic that shit with my basketball, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
These
I used to do the vice grip to my little sister trying to do that shit.
Man, Marv, you just don't know how deep I was in this wrestling stuff, man. I used to
I
cry
was too, but that shit was funny.
I used to cry when Batista lose, Randy, Ray, man. I was too deep in it, man.
Hey, you know what? Ain't no wrong with that. I ain't gonna knock you for that. Not now, at least. But if you say it one more time, I gotta say something. But the next part, the backstage part, where these two fools called themselves the Wrestling God, it aged well, didn't it, fellas? So
it didn't. It aged perfectly.
It aged wonderful. So we'll get to that when these matches get here. But here's what stole the show.
You know, I'm gonna say this about that backstage segment before we go to the next match.
Go for it.
The intensity of that promo between those two, and the interactions with like everybody else, like with Flair, with they called it JBL's cabinet, was just so great. Like, you don't get stuff like this no more. Like, it was great. It was believable. It was intense. You could feel it. You could like literally cut the tension with a butter knife, and it was great to see. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was just great to see, and you kind of was like, you know, what would a match between these two look like? You know, type of thing. You don't get this no more. It didn't feel scripted. It didn't feel fake or phony. It felt real and authentic, and nothing but greatness right here. The JBL, I think I've said this on the show before. The JBL heel title run is highly underrated and highly too much critical. Like, it is a great run when you look at it, and like, especially with hindsight, you look at it. It's JBL was a smug piece of shit. Like, and he showed it in this segment, and he showed it in his entrance. Like, it is great. I'm not even the rest of that.
And when Eddie told them too, like in an interview, when they were doing like years ago, he had said it was like a world tour or whatever that they were on, and he said, JBL said it. He was like, Eddie wanted to put me over because of my heel run, and he even said in Mexico, he was like, hey, you should do this, that, and the third. Mom had a pretend heart attack, and he said, hey, you need to get out of here.
That was great. The full clip, the full segment is online of that, and it was amazing. Like, and you can tell Eddie put him over. Like, Eddie made him even more of a piece of shit, bro. Like, Eddie did what he was. That's what makes Eddie Guerrero so great. Like, when he puts people over, he puts them over in a great way. Like, and if you think about it, right, like, before we go to the next, I just got to say this. Like, the reason why we don't have this no more is because this is the first generation of wrestlers, like today's wrestlers, that did not grow up with territories. Like JBL, Triple H, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, like these guys grew up on the tail end of the territory. So they learned a lot of this stuff. So when they got to the main event, to the big show, they knew what to do because it worked everywhere. And that's what makes it so great. And they know what gets things over. It's not, and they try to translate it to these wrestlers today, and they don't want to fucking listen.
Pretty much.
He said pretty much.
Next match, Jojo, what you got?
All right, so the next match, you got the Money in the Bank ladder match with Edge. You got Chris Jericho, Christian, Kane, Shelton Benjamin, and Vacant. I think this match was good.
Really?
Man.
Stop disrespecting.
Oh, that's what you meant by Vacant. I thought you meant Vacant. Like,
no, he being disrespectful, Tyrell.
No, man, no.
I mean, I don't blame him for that. You know what he did outside the ring.
Come
That's
on,
outside
man.
the
But
ring though. This is in the ring now.
but inside the ring, one of the goats.
Yeah, this is in the ring now. Come on, JoJo. Come on now.
He's
We
still
we're
vacant,
not
man.
talking we're not talking
If
about his
anything,
person.
say Steven Richards. You don't remember that
Yeah.
joke that was online? He replaced Chris Benoit with Steven Richards.
Anyway.
But yeah, man, I think the right person won this match, man. Because I think
Wait,
this
so who won this match? Who won? Who
Go ahead and
won?
say it, JoJo.
Say it. With your
it should
chest too, little nigga.
it
Say
should have
it.
been RVD should have been in this match.
OVD should have been
Oh,
there.
oh,
Christian should have
yeah, that's the
won.
next year. That's and
But
I just watched that match. So that is
No, Tyrell,
my
don't get off.
favorite money.
Don't get off subject.
Ah,
No, make him say who the winner
come on,
was.
who won this match? Who
Who
was the
won this
first ever
match?
Money in the Bank winner?
There we go.
the rated R superstar Edge.
There you
Ah,
go. All right,
He
I'm so proud of
was he the
you.
rated R superstar at this point?
I think that's when he was
I think this is
transitioning
like
That's
to
when he
I
was
think
the
it's a
transitioning.
transition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when he
yeah.
yeah.
was. Not yet though. This was when he was.
But he
I
was
think
getting there.
He was
hmm
getting.
I think the right person won, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is like because
I'm so
this was
proud
like
of
when
you.
Edge was a heel, right? Like this is when he was a
Yeah.
heel. This was like when
Yeah.
he didn't even really take off yet. He was like on that plane that was finna go high in the air. Eventually, he beat Cena at New Year's Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't Edge heel run was great work.
Right.
I wouldn't have been mad if somebody like Chris Jericho or Christian or even Shelton Benjamin won because I'm a high advocate of Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin in this match was incredible despite the athleticism.
Mhm.
Um, man, watching
Not
like
gonna lie, he was his performance was kind of like a 9 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah,
It which
bro,
made me get
Well,
his
that's
match a good
yeah.
rating. So
If
yeah,
you look at earlier Money in the Bank matches, Shelton Benjamin was always in there because you know he was gonna give you the high spots that you
exactly.
needed.
yeah,
That's why I'm
Every
kind of
year.
like sorry he didn't really get a chance to like. I mean, JoJo had talked about he didn't get a championship run, like which pisses me off. But we'll continue.
yeah,
Going for wait, that's a
man.
good
Just
subject.
saying. I'm gonna call him Chris Benoit this time, man. Seeing Chris Benoit on 16 feet high in the air, and he did a
Yeah.
diving headbutt, man. Seeing him do stuff like this, bro, going back and watching it, I'd be like, "Yep, that did it." Like, cause it was like, bro, cause like, I'm just saying, bro. Cause like, you
That's a
can't tell
fact.
me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When he did that, I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
CTE,
damn,
CTE,
that's that
CTE.
shit. I was like, damn.
And then he just started bleeding. I'm like, bro, like you don't care. I'm like,
Shoot,
dude,
and
like
I think
But
Benoit
also
is one of the
even my
earlier cases of CTE,
he
He
like
was.
was. He definitely
legitimate.
was. Yes, he was.
and also too, not only just the diving headbutt, but you also
That was,
got the damn where you're standing up and he does the standing headbutts.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and he doesn't just do one. He goes, it's like repeatedly, and it's like, dude,
I'm
you
like,
didn't
bro,
need to do all that.
chill. Like,
But
chill.
also Edge, and I'm glad you said that, Mar, because Edge is a little like he is his character. He does his character well. When he is a little slime ball. When Benoit was up on that ladder about to grab the brief, he swung the hell out that chair.
He sure did.
And then Chris Benoit sold it too. When he just started screaming in pain, I was like, yeah, but that was a perfect way for Edge to really capture that briefcase. That's who he is, and that's who he was transitioning into.
I'm trying to focus on what y'all saying, but that shit was just funny. This nigga said that did it. I'm just trying so hard to really focus because you're probably right. And I think I said it too. I was like, damn, I wonder if that did it or all them other
Yeah,
shots
man.
that I see him take. Did.
Bro, and it's like seeing
It's
him
just
take shots like that to the head, bro. It made me cringe a little bit. Cause it's
Yeah,
like, bro, like I understand you're doing it for the love of the game, but like, my nigga, chill. Like, chill.
but that's what made Chris Benoit. He's that technical guy. That's what he do. That's his
Man,
style. That's
man,
his play.
he was getting the Sonic rings knocked out of him almost every match. I'm like, bro, come on.
That's
Bruh.
wild.
That's
bro.
what
They
makes him one
even
of the goats.
they even showed one. My bad, Marvin. Then we can move on. I was just gonna say they even showed one on popped up on Instagram, and the guy that was doing it was like, man, see, when the Rock hit him with the chair, bro, he hit him like 4 times, and he just stood there and took the shot. And I'm like, dude,
Man, I know his ears is ringing like I'm.
That's fucked up.
Man.
bro,
Yeah,
I ain't making fun of
every
him, but
night.
Yeah, you
I gave
are.
this match
I ain't.
I would have gave this match an 8, but then when you autoplay on Peacock,
Yeah.
and it goes to the next WrestleMania, and then I saw WrestleMania 22 Money in the Bank, and I was like, yeah, this is 21 is a 6 because 22 is my favorite Money in the Bank match of all time. So yeah, but I give this a solid 6.
And then, of course, as you said too earlier, Shelton, bro, that dude he is the MVP every Money in the Bank. I mean, I loved it when he set the ladder up on the rope, ran off, and did that little front flip on the outside. Like that dude is really. And then his little shoulder shrug before he did it. Shelton Benjamin to me back then, he was a star that could have been, like you said, like you always say, could have been a world champion. Vince never pushed him to be.
I'm gonna give it 8, man. I'm gonna give it an 8.
I got it. Like I said, man, Sheldon's performance, the real GOAT winning it. I got to give this a 9, man. You know, this was awesome. I think this was awesome. And like you said, Tyrell, I'll take nothing from 22's Money in the Bank. That was the shit too.
Yeah, that was.
And I think we did do 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one, I think, like Tyrell said earlier, let me see if I can correct this. I wouldn't be mad if somebody said 22 and 21 Money in the Bank. So it's sort of like one of them situations for me.
It's like it's a personal. Which one is personally favorite for you?
Yeah, because like you said earlier, like you pointed out, T, the spots for Benjamin was so. What can you say?
Yeah,
Eddie was selling. It was awesome.
And if you notice, like that's kind of like
Let me not go back there because this nigga said that did it.
If you think about it, Shelton Benjamin set the formula up for like having that one guy in the match to do the hot spots. Because when it wasn't Benjamin no more, it was Morrison. Then it was Kofi. So like he set that standard of you need that guy that's going to do the hot spots and do the extreme good spots.
And we don't talk about Kofi enough, man, because
we need
what he did in Money in the Bank and his Royal Rumbles. Oh my God, we'll talk about that another time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay on script here. But shout out to all these men right here that was involved in this, man. I think this booking was perfect, in my opinion. Like you said, Edge won it. I wasn't approved of the way he won it, but
I loved it. I'm gonna say this too.
Yeah, it was good.
That freaking Kane entrance with the ladders on fire was
gas.
That was gas.
Amazing, bro.
Yes,
I'm like, bro, Kane be having some heat entrances overall.
He do. And shout out to Kane. Shout out to Kane for that, man. That was
facts.
That was I don't know if y'all want to talk about the Piper's Pit.
Yes, absolutely. Why not? I think that was after. No, that was the.
That was after this. First. Yeah, that was after Eugene's shit.
Yeah, the Eugene stuff was good. Again, for people that say it's controversial, Eugene was over. You heard the crowd reaction. Muhammad Hassan, another controversial thing. People are sensitive these fucking days.
That nigga wasn't even from the Middle East, man. Like, what is we doing, bro?
Bro, that shit was gas. What are we talking about here? It's 20 years later. He had a 9-month run, and we still talking about it to this day.
Man, that man was Italian, man. Like, come on.
I know he was Italian, but still, don't mean that ain't get no gas to it, bro. He had a 9-month run, and we were talking about it 20 years later.
I think what makes it controversial is like when that London bombing happened, you know, goes out to them people.
That's what did him.
They debuted him at the wrong time. I think that's what really made it controversial.
That was after he already debuted. The London bombing thing was in July of 05. He debuted early 2004.
Because this was in April.
What did him in was the fact that they aired that segment with the Undertaker. When it was when it happened, because it happened that night. It happened on a Friday, but they used to record SmackDown on Tuesday, and they still had a chance to like strike it from the, thing, and they didn't because they was like, well, they did in the UK, but they didn't do that in the United States, and everybody got butthurt and offended and all that other stuff. Which I mean, it kind of makes sense in that regard because it was just a terrorist attack. But overall, like, no, that shit was gas, bro. And Hulk Hogan coming out. This is the reason why Hogan is forever one of the greatest of all time. Like, we know what we know now, but they didn't know that then. And you got all those grown men that grew up watching Hulk Hogan.
Next match.
Great pop.
Next match. Fuck off.
All right, so next we got Undertaker versus the legend killer himself, a young legend killer, and Randall Keith Orton, man.
Who almost really was supposed to beat the record.
he was pitched to beat it, bro. But
not in this match though. It was another one. They was gonna set up. They was gonna set up another one. Not this one,
No,
Tyrell.
no,
It was
it was
no,
this, no, it was this
it
one.
was no, it was the when he was bald. He was supposed to face him in '09, but he didn't get a chance. He didn't want to.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't this one. It was supposed to be
Okay.
the
Oh,
bald
so it was
Randy was gonna beat
later.
him. Yeah, the
Okay.
Dude,
bald
how
Randy was
great
gonna.
that would have been. Oh, now Orton going for his vengeance of
I
'05.
know, right? That would have been
That would have been
better.
gas, man.
That's why I was like, dog, that should have happened. That should have happened, man.
Yeah, because
So
that year's main event was
And
little
yeah, I was gonna
questionable.
say too, and
Little
like
questionable.
my bad. I was just gonna say, just like Taker said, he wanted someone worthy of breaking it,
yeah.
and Brock Lesnar was already a made man,
Yeah, he didn't need it, bro. Man, them niggas was pitching Vladimir Kozlov to defeat Undertaker at
bro.
WrestleMania at one point. Yeah. Yeah. Man. But anyway, man, this match, I enjoyed it, bro. This is like when I think of WrestleMania 21, like when I used to go back and watch it, this used to always be like one of the first matches I vividly remember because of Cowboy Bob Orton. You know, he had the little
Hmm.
cast on his hand. Undertaker, this is when Randy first dropped Stacy Keibler on Raw.
Hmm.
He went to SmackDown. Um, man, that choke slam spot into RKO was nasty, bro.
It was.
That
It
was nasty.
was.
I enjoyed that spot a lot. I'm gonna give this match an 8, man. I enjoyed it. I really liked it,
I,
man.
I know Randy Orton was already a world champion
Yeah.
at by this time. He
Hmm.
already won it, then lost it. I think for a lot of people, this made people start to like
Believe in it.
believe in it. Like I remember this, and it's gonna all tie back in together. I remember JC, you was on the show, Dre, for this, and you might have been on the show for this too, Marv. When JC asked us when was the Patriots started really like happening, and I answered 2007, or the Tom Brady GOAT conversation started
Hmm.
happening. I said it was about 2007 when we really started talking about it. That's kind of like this here is like we're starting to talk about Orton being a solidified main eventer here. Like he had a lot to prove in this match as a solo heel by himself. Because remember, he's just coming off of a failed
Yeah.
baby face run. He's just coming off this failed baby face run. And now you got this match, and he meshed up with Taker so well, made Undertaker look good. This is like what Taker, because WrestleMania 20 with Kane was okay. The WrestleMania 19 match was a freaking dud. So it's been about 3 years since Undertaker had a good WrestleMania match. Like the last one was Ric Flair. And for Orton to go out there and perform like that with the Undertaker and them having that chemistry so well, it is a damn shame. We only got one. Like, yeah, they had a long rivalry throughout '05, but the fact that we only got one program with these two legends is kind of insulting because we should have had that in '09. Like, we really, really should have had that.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, I guess Sean was saying like it was because he won the '09 Rumble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was talks that he was gonna challenge the Undertaker, but then the whole Shawn Michaels shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Which
was it was more of a,
it's a
but yeah, that's what
win-win.
it's more like a win-win. Yeah, like I said, you couldn't go wrong with
Mm-hmm.
Shawn and Undertaker. You couldn't go wrong with Randy, because like you said, Tyrell, I think that was going to be the storyline was he was going to like get his revenge from '05, but then Vince was like, I don't want to end the streak too soon.
Goose.
That
Yeah,
would have
he was
been
like,
gas.
that would have been gas. But even if he would have lost, like you said, just to see them two, Randy at the top of his game in '09. But I don't think Vince was kind of like ready for him to like, because Randy was on the winning streak. He didn't want Randy to lose, and he also didn't want Undertaker to lose the streak. So it was more of a, nah, I want the hottest guy right now is
Yeah.
doing his thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to end this streak. So
Right.
Vince was
Yeah.
like,
It was Vince avoiding booking himself into a
he
corner.
kind of like pushed Randy out the picture by like March. Because that was the
Damn.
talk. That was the talk of the whole February. Was
Because I know
Could
at
you
one point,
imagine Bald Randy, '09 Randy? Can you, I
Talking
can
about.
already hear him on Raw. I'm the one that, can you imagine how much like
no,
that would have
Randy.
elevated him even more?
And I hate to say this, Jojo, if that would have happened, Randy would have been the guy. Like
yeah,
probably better than
Yes.
Cena type deal. Like that would have been the
And
talk.
you know
Like
what?
better
That
than
could have
Cena.
been another thing too, because
And then like I say,
Vince
they
always
didn't.
put the
Yeah,
locomotive behind Cena.
he was
because
like,
it's kind of crazy. Like watching WrestleMania 23, I really wish Undertaker would have chose Cena. Like, I really wish, because we could have
but
got a Super Cena versus.
once again,
Oh, man.
he wasn't trying to like
And the streak.
Vince wasn't ready for the streak to be over, and that's
But
what kills me about. You should have left this up to the Undertaker, not Vince McMahon. Why is y'all?
yes.
I get he the creator of this shit, but the guy who's actually doing the streak, why are you leaving it up to it? Like that's like me saying, "Oh, I got this streak going on at SummerSlam," and let's say somebody's in charge. Like, why am I leaving this up to you? Hey, motherfucker, I'm doing this shit every year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna leave it up to you. Hell no. But that's where I think Undertaker even said it too. Like, I shouldn't have left it up to Vince. I should have chose who really
He
won.
regrets it.
Yeah, but hey,
Because-
at the end of the day, it kind of worked out. It kind of fell into place for her. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because some of these other questionable WrestleManias that I done talked about with Undertaker, like the casket match,
Oh,
that was ass. Like you could have, like you said, he wanted to choose a better opponent. Like, you know, he just
I'm gonna actually defend that casket match. I thought that was a good match. I just watched that match. I'm like, I was more on a this match is as no. That was a solid match.
what was
It
solid
wasn't
about
like
it.
the rest of the WrestleMania matches that Taker would have.
But what
But
was
like, it
solid
was still
about
solid.
it though? But what was solid about it?
I thought the pacing, the action, the storytelling, the match, I thought it was solid.
Yeah, that's
I thought
it
it was
though. But
solid.
them two did not
But
have good chemistry
Gel
in that ring.
well.
Though.
it's
They didn't have good
I
chemistry in
think
that ring.
when
though.
you consider like outside of 22, overall outside of 22, this is from 21, skipping 22 all the way up to until 30.
Mhm.
Undertaker has this. Well, I'm not a personal fan favorite of 27, but Undertaker has this streak of like
Mhm.
great WrestleMania matches,
Yeah.
like Orton, Batista, Shawn twice. In my opinion, Triple H once. I've always tried to watch WrestleMania 27. I do not like that match personally.
What?
So yeah, you heard me. So and then him and CM Punk. So this is the start of Undertaker just having great WrestleMania matches overall,
Mm-hmm.
which I think
It's
elevated the
just-
streak.
You
Man,
and I
it's
can.
just
So
something
here's the
about that
thing.
casket
Here's the
match,
thing.
wow.
Here's the thing. You and I. Let's okay. You and me, for example. We got great chemistry on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But our storytelling is well, okay. What if our storytelling was off? It just
really
don't
don't
go. It just don't go well together, bro. Like I get what you're saying. The storytelling of that match was cool, but the last what was that shit? The last ride looked ugly in that match.
Yeah,
It
Oh,
was just
yeah.
so many ugly spots in that match, though, bro. Like I said, you and me, we come on here, we can talk shit. Even though
Right.
you and I are rivals with the teams, we still got good chemistry on this camera. But our storytelling is off. We can't have one or the other. It's got to be boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Just like on all ground, we all come
Yeah,
together at some point with good.
I don't know.
good
I give
storytelling.
That's a good
give
point,
Taker
It's
more
Marv.
just
leeway.
the
That's a
fact
good
that
point.
but it's just the fact that like I said, real, it's just that in-ring chemistry was not good. The crowd wasn't into it. Even Taker was like, I should have chose my opponent instead of letting somebody else choose my opponent for me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
yeah, we can have one or the other, but it just won't work. It's
I
like
don't know.
it's like shitting in the wind. It's not gonna work.
All I'm
bro.
gonna say is, man,
It's-
with Mark
it's-
I
Henry,
just don't think it's as bad as people make it out to. I don't think it's a shit
No,
match, but I just don't think it's as bad as people. I guess that's how I should have worded it.
No,
Because
he
even the
cool.
last Raw spot, like, is like, okay, yes, you can say that, but motherfucker, it's Mark fucking Henry, bro. Like, let's not forget that shit, bro. It's Mark fucking Henry. Like, to me, when I looked at it, I was like, that looks sloppy, but that's like the best you could do considering it's Mark fucking. Like, if Undertaker would have did that shit with Rey Mysterio, I'd be like, oh, that's complete another shit, bro. But it's Mark fucking Henry, bro. Like, you did the best you could, man. You did the
Yeah,
best you could with that
Mark
last Raw
tried,
spot.
but also too, like you did say too, Marv. My bad. And then we'll move
No,
on.
you
But
good,
like
you
you
good.
said too, for you, like you said, it wasn't the best match, but I think one of the things that you did highlight from that was the suicide dive over the casket. Really,
Yeah,
that was
that was
tough.
amazing.
Man,
that
all I'm gonna
was-
say is,
They even
when
got a
Mark
holy
Henry
shit chant
pinned-
from that.
when Mark Henry tried to pin Undertaker in the
Yeah.
casket, I knew what type
Yeah.
of match we was gonna get, man.
I was
That
like,
could've
oh
been me.
yeah. I was like, damn.
I'm like, oh, brother.
It was kind of, and like I said, it was kind of like one-sided. We
Yeah,
knew-
but
we
if
knew-
you put it in a vacuum between 21 and 23, yeah, that match does suck. You put it in that vacuum. But overall, great match by Orton. And,
Yeah, I love this match right here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Absolutely, yeah, you're right. That RKO spot was like,
That
and
RKO
it was a
spot, yeah.
close 2 count too. Like
Yeah.
you really thought Orton was about to pin him. Yeah, it's a great match. Great match.
Here's the fact with this too. My fault, Dre. Let me say
you
this. Orton didn't have that little cockiness though. You know what I'm saying? But he still was cocky in a little way to where he's like he wanted to prove he could be in the ring with legends like the Undertaker and stuff like that too. So he wanted to prove that he still had like that gas in his tank, man. So I give this match a solid little 8. It was good points in all these matches. These two was great. The crowd was definitely into it. And I think even his father in the interview later said
Yeah.
like that was one of Randy's best matches, even though he lost.
And then on
Because
top of that, they feuded after this for like
yeah,
a
they feuded for a
long
went
time.
into a
while.
Hell in the Cell match, bro.
That
Yeah.
storyline was so good, bro. Man,
That's what I'm
this
saying. They should have
dude,
kept that going. This is one of them
Yeah,
ones they could have kept that going for real.
man, I thought Randy was finna put Undertaker on a t-shirt, bro. This man put this dude in a casket. I'm
burned
like,
it.
dude, chill out, bro. It's not that serious. Drove him into the
Bro,
stage
goaded.
set. I'm like, dang, come on.
Goaded.
Hey, but real quick too, like you, Marv, you said one thing about Take and Orton is that they have good storytelling,
Yeah.
and that showed throughout the rivalry. Because I remember Randy even saying it, even when they fought in Hell in the Cell, like, hey, sometimes you got to take you have receipts,
Yeah.
and he said, hey, Undertaker was like, hey, boy, you got that receipt here, and he was like, all right, and that's one thing I want to give Randy Orton because anyone else that would have been there like, no, I'm not take. Randy was like, hey, you know what? It is what it is,
Yeah.
but back to the match itself, like just real quick, like Randy is his in-ring skills with the Undertaker in that match.
Dre, you ever notice your real quick takes like you say real quick, it takes like 10
I know,
minutes.
I don't know, it's a problem, but no, I was
Hey, at
just gonna
least
say his.
everybody know I'm gonna take a long ass time.
Right. So every time he say real quick, I'm like, all right, what can I do? But go ahead, Dre. My fault. Go ahead. Did he free? Oh, y'all niggas froze. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead.
That was it.
What was it?
Yeah, you said everything else before that.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. This next match. Uh, Love Trish Stratus. She's the GOAT, man. Trish Stratus versus Chris Hemi. I'm not gonna waste too much time on it. I'm gonna give this a 2, bro.
Bro, this is a skip out of 10. Oh my
Skip out
goodness.
of 10.
Skip out of 10, bro. This
And it's no
Trish
disrespect, man,
Stratus.
but
Y'all
None
know
at all, but for me it was I gave it a 3.
Quick match
uh,
as expected. Christy certainly
I
did
hate
make
to say this.
make a fool of. She made a fool of herself. She didn't. Excuse me. Never mind. She really did make a fool of herself. To be honest with you, though. So that's what I
This
loved
yeah.
about. I love the heel Trish. I ain't gonna lie to you. Her
yes.
Oh,
so
and that outfit she was wearing.
her run from 2004 into 2005 was pretty much my favorite part of her career. To be honest with you, though. So I'm gonna give it a little 4, just to put a little bit of respect on it.
Trish the GOAT, though, man. Love
What?
Trish, man.
Yep.
This one it, bro.
This was not it at
And
all.
she has a lot of good matches, but
Yeah, this is the equivalent of when Chris Paul carried the OKC Thunder to the playoffs. That's exactly what this is. Like that's
That's a
even for the casual discourse, this is the equivalent of LeBron James carrying the 2018 Cavs to the finals.
Pretty much.
So
yeah.
yeah.
Now we get to a real match right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle versus Sean Higginbottom Michaels, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is a 10, man. And it's no explanation on it, man. 10 everywhere. The entrances, the moves, the spots, everything. 10.
promo.
10.
Yeah, that match was fire. I mean, you got two guys who have great in-ring chemistry, as we said at Vengeance. I mean, these are guys that know each other like they know their own name. Like, but I know that hurt Sean, bro. That springboard, the one on the outside where he does toward the announce table. I mean, they gave it their all. And then the promo going into it, Kurt Angle, I can beat you. Like, I can defeat you. Like, it was dope.
Yeah.
At 10 for me.
Mm-hmm.
If we were allowed to break the scale, 20.
Tyrell, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for sure. We just talked about their Vengeance match. And
We're gonna act like we didn't see that, y'all. Shout out to hold on, that was a good honorable
Jonas,
Marv
bro.
moment. Yeah, that was a
Hey, look, and mind you, when the first ball came through, he was standing at the door frame. All right, he's one. He has an arm already, bro. Like I'm
That's
about to train him to be the
crazy.
quarterback of the Browns, bro, because he about to win us a Super Bowl. Overall, this was great. We just talked about the Vengeance match in '05. And
Yeah.
again, one of those, which one is better is based off your personal opinion. To me, I thought the pacing was better in this match than Vengeance. I thought it was equally yoked throughout this match. Everybody talk. I say this all the time, but everybody talk about the RKO out of nowhere. But that sweet chain music out of nowhere
Yes.
is so much better than him tuning up the band, man. It's and look, when they say monologuing is a villain's greatest weakness in the wrestling business or in general, that was proof of it because Kurt talking shit to him and then out of nowhere, bam, super kick. It was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. And the freaking ankle lock, man.
He
And
applied that like
the
6 times.
intensity. No, but I'm talking about that last one where it's like it was that intensity and it was that that rush and that sensation of is Sean gonna tap out? Like I've seen this match one too many times, and every time I watch this match, it feels like I'm watching it for the very first time. And it's like you get to that spot where Angle is just holding on, and you just see Sean is like trying his best not to tap, and he finally taps. Talking about it now is giving me chills throughout my entire body. Like I got literal chills every single time I watch this match. This is a 10 out of 10. This is what a WrestleMania match is what's all supposed to be about. This is a top 5 WrestleMania match of all time. No doubt in my mind. And if you notice, after this match, the crowd didn't give a fuck about this event for the rest of the night. They really didn't. They really didn't. Like, that was it. This is when you
they
get
stole
done,
the show.
you get done with your girl, and she want a round 2. It's like I ain't there yet. Let me take a nap first. Let me wake up, and then we can get going. But it's like having some bomb sex, and then like I want a round 2. You took everything out of me, man. You took everything out of me.
You talking like this in front of my nephew?
He in the closet. Pause.
Oh,
He in the closet.
come on.
I got a walk-in closet over here, by the way.
More what you get?
I hope I never have to hear that again in life.
Cut that out.
I got a walk-in closet over
I don't
here.
give a fuck. That's the way you just said that. All right. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Can you say top 3?
I think I did say on Vengeance 2005 that was their best match. But after rewatching it, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. This probably was the best one. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one, man. So let me say this though. No interruptions, please. Hell motherfucking yeah. 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20, 30 out of 30, 50 out of 50, 100 out of 100. Who gives a fuck, man? This was perfect. And even though Sean didn't win, I call him Mr. Pay-Per-View, not Mr. WrestleMania, Mr. Pay-Per-View. This was amazing. This did live up to the hype. This did meet all expectations. This did deliver all goods the way we all hoped it would. My God, the amount of counter it holds seen in this match were unreal. It was wrestling at its absolute best and finest. Amazing stuff here. I can't say it enough. The drama in this match was unreal. You didn't know when it was going to end. I hope it didn't end. I wanted it to go longer than the Iron Man match than him and Bret Hart. But we all can't get what we want. So this was
Not only
an
that,
incredible spot.
yeah.
So after the incredible spot here, finishers were kicked out of. Best match of the night. I ain't gonna lie to you. This match was probably the greatest one I've seen. So Tyrell, I owe you an apology for saying Vengeance was better than this one. This one was great. So Kurt, I want to say this to you. Thank you for an amazing childhood match like this.
Yes.
This was epic. So perfect. So,
yeah, and I say it like, and the fact that Kurt let Sean get that technical mat wrestling in the beginning of the match, and I love how like when Kurt Angle thought he was going to get the upper hand of Sean, and then Sean turned it into the side headlock hip toss, and you can hear Kurt literally say, "Damn it!" It's like it was great, man. I was like, this match is like And I told you, like, my son and my mom, they locked in. Like, my mom's not a wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah's, he's only one, and they locked in on this match, man. This is a match. If you was like, hey, what should I do to, like, I want to give professional wrestling a chance, but I don't know what to watch. Sit down,
Watch this.
strap that seatbelt in, and settle in, because this match is it right here.
Exactly.
And seeing when he delivered that super kick to Angle's chops, bro, I was like, God, like but it again, that was just a world-class match with two world-class athletes who, and Kurt Angle was rocking that red, white, and blue with the boots.
No, definitely.
Yeah, that shit on, man.
Yeah, no, I love the match. It was a great build-up, like Marv said, great everything.
Oh boy. Next.
No, we can talk about the Piper Pit if you want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Why
man.
not?
Talk about that.
And
I thought it was
that right there,
Stop
that
blowing
cool.
that.
That cool.
No.
Like freaking Roddy with the apple,
Yeah.
and it took like another 6 bites and then spit it on like freaking was like, here's the apple back. I had a pre-pause moment right there. So like overall, like just that was a great segment. And then Austin and Piper's sharing the beers together just for Austin hit the Stone Cold Stunner. But even before all of that, like the intensity between Piper and Austin was like so great. And it was like, dude, I can watch these guys go right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I agree with everything you said.
And that right there,
It's still underrated.
that's cool. That's cool.
Shout out to Austin and rest up to a great one, Piper,
Yes, sir.
who also went into the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah, that Hall of Fame class was great.
I was about to say
one
that
of the
Hall
best
of Fame class was strong. I ain't gonna lie.
Jimmy Hart, Paul Orndorff, Hulk Hogan, freaking Roddy Piper, Sheiky Baby. Like, oh my goodness, Volkov. Like, what a Hall of Fame class. And I low key wish they bring that back where you got the women in the locker room dressed up in nice gowns, escorting them out, and like they all get their individual interests instead of everybody just stand there and then the main attraction come out. Everybody get their time. The women dress nice and beautifully and elegant and class. And I love that Hall of Fame presentation as well. That was amazing.
Facts, bro.
Man, what was John Cena wearing at the Hall of Fame?
Whatever the French toast he wanted to wear, apparently.
That was
John Cena right there. That's 2005 fashion right there, chat.
And isn't that crazy to think though? That was 2005, and now here we are in 2025, seeing where he is from then to seeing where he is now.
Time flies.
Oh yeah, he didn't look the best in that match, if you ask me.
Oh boy, man.
Here's Dre's favorite match of the year, match of his life, the sumo wrestling.
He could skip that one.
Man, 0.
Hey, at least it was short.
If I gotta see Big Show wear something like that one more time in my fucking life, bro, I'm going to literally rip and gouge my eyeballs out and sear them on a freaking cast iron skillet. That was a horrible. Both of those guys really, but
and Big Show never gets no wins at WrestleMania, bro.
But that still was something.
He has one win.
But that was something where we really did not see. We didn't need that visual from him.
We didn't need that
visual at all. And you could tell Akibono skipped leg day. Yeah. You could just tell. Okay, it was just oh mother God. So, they spent more time doing the entrance and throwing the powder on the ring compared to like the actual sumo match. And the crowd hated it.
The crowd was they were.
The only time they popped is when Akibono like got picked up and then flipped him.
Time's up on this garbage. Time's up. All right. Let's get to this one, Jojo. You got a lot of explaining to do with this one.
John Bradshaw Layfield versus the GOATs, the young GOATs.
Edge wasn't in this match. So good.
That's crazy.
Edge was
John Anthony Felix Cena, bro.
Come on. In fact, his whole governmental name.
That's bad,
bro.
That's sad.
He knew both the middle names. Lord have mercy.
He said the whole damn name.
Bro, the video package for this match, bro.
Oh yeah, you can't touch
WWE
me.
Video packages are good, bro. And I like how Teddy came out, he was like, "Seen if you touch JBL, you will forfeit your spot. But if JBL put his hands on you, all things are, everything's on the table." Man, Cena knocked the air out of his tire. He cut his tie. He spray painted the man. Then, like freaking, I think it was like a couple hours later, JBL came out. It's a warrant for your arrest. Man, arrested low light street, low light street thug. Man, they put this man in
Crazy.
handcuffs. JBL kicked this man in the nuts. Man, this is like when you look at a new era, man. This was a genuine new era, man. Because you had the younger guy win the championship. I really enjoyed this match. I give it a 7. It was pretty all right. It was all right. It was nothing crazy. But yeah, this is like WWE get handed the keys to the new faces of the company. JBL, JBL was doing JBL things later after this. They had, they feud obviously continued after this as well. But yeah, man, John Cena was easily the right person to win this match, man. I'm sorry. It just made the most sense, bro.
Yeah, the I Quit match should have happened here at this show.
That would have been nasty. Yeah.
This and they tried to tell us that the crowd was so excited when Cena won it. Dude,
No,
nobody
they wasn't.
reacted. You could hear a mouse pissing on cotton when that match was done and over with.
They was
The highlight
excited
of
it
this
was over.
match, if that, the highlight of this match was JBL's entrance. What an entrance! The money falling down, the freaking smug ass look, the motorcade, like that entrance, heat. This match, feet, like just stinky feet, bro. Like this is not a good match. This match prove my argument of Cena grew into the main event scene as he was in the main event scene. Like, and I think of all the guys that JBL beat, prior to this, Eddie
Undertaker,
and
one of
Booker
them.
T and
Eddie.
Undertaker, and like he beat all these guys, and then it's like Cena. Like, no disrespect, hindsight now, but at that time, Cena.
He was a little green. Yeah, he was a little green.
A little.
Little.
He was a
For
little
the
green.
main event scene, like, hey, made the car, hey, you great. Main event?
He was a little green. I mean, I see why
A
they
Nah.
did it, though.
little
I see why they did
dry.
it.
I think
I
No,
see
that
why
I
they
nigga
think
was
just
did
looking
because of
like
the
that
build
nigga was
up.
looking like the chronic leaf, bro. That nigga was super green.
Even them promos was green, man.
That
JBL
was
was cooking them in them promos.
And it was funny too. John one night, remember when he said, "You can't touch me."
it. He said,
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
was
touching
so
you.
cringe, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
Every time I watch early John Cena, even his basic economics to everybody, like, I just cringe.
You didn't like it?
It's
I think he
dude,
just
some
get I
white
think
dude from the
yeah.
suburbs acting like a gangster rapper. Let that sink in.
Bro, I liked it, though,
Even
man.
Eminem is more believable than that.
You said you liked it?
Yes.
Shows you how green you are.
Man, I'm going to take
I
that
mean, don't get me wrong. The
to the
theme
match,
song
man.
based on Thugonomics, that's fire. There's a fire theme song. Don't get it twisted. But the gimmick itself and him, one too many nut reference that he be making and the cringe rap, like, come on now.
Dang, bro, I was
Come
big
on.
chain gang,
That
man.
was
What you talking
cringe.
about, man?
Big
The Doctor
chain
of
gang. Now, oh
Thugonomics,
wow.
Chain Gang, the Doctor of Thugonomics, like what? Nah, that's cringe, bro.
And I
That's
had the swim
cringe.
trunks, the t-shirt,
Come
and I
on,
was big
had
chain.
the Echo, had the
He
had the
said the
Echo
swim
Jorts,
trunks.
bro. Had
Bro,
the
I had
Echo
some Echo
Jorts on,
shorts
bro.
too, bro.
Like, come on
He
now. The
said some
Echo
swim
Unlimited
trunks,
Jorts.
bro.
Bro, I told you, bro. I had that too, bro. I was big chain gang, man. Man, I even wore them just to school one time, man.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Bro, I was like
I
5, bro. So that
know
don't
you got heat for that.
count. I was
I
like
know you
5. That
got
don't
heat for that.
count.
Shoot. They
Let
ain't
me
care how
let
old
Yo,
you
me
were.
let me rate this garbage match so we can move on.
4 out of 10 on my Bret Hart shit.
yeah, 4.
I'll give it a 5. It was all right. It was nothing crazy.
This match was underwhelming, JoJo. There weren't many near falls. I mean, if you're a fan of clotheslines, then yeah, here you go. This is the perfect title match for you, man.
I don't
I
think it was
was
that bad, but I
I
don't think
was
it was that
surprised.
good either.
Listen, hold on. I was surprised how short this shit was, but then again, I really wasn't. But considering like all the shit that they was going on and all the stuff like that, and like Tyrell pointed out, JBL had great matches until this shit right here. Like this was bad, man. And and what's bad was, like I said, John Cena. This was his first title match.
Yeah, his first WWE
Yeah.
title
One,
match. No, not his first one. Not his first one.
not his
No.
first one.
But No, because he challenged Lesnar for it like on a SmackDown, so it's not his
No, I
first
meant
one.
like at WrestleMania though.
At
Oh yeah.
WrestleMania, yes, yeah, then
And
yes,
then he'll
yes,
go
his
on
first
to
world title.
wrestle
Yeah,
what 7 more, and then
Mhm.
he'll lose in 28 against The Rock. Like this was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
this was underwhelming, man.
And
I can't.
and I will say too,
Yeah, because
one
that was at
thing,
28, right? 28 when he lost to The Rock or something like that.
yeah.
yeah. I
And
mean, he
then they
did lose
fought
at
again at
24.
27.
29.
I think it was
He did
27,
lose at
right?
24.
Well,
Did
hold
he lose
on.
at 24?
Yeah, triple threat match.
Yeah,
Orton
he
beat
Yeah, to
lost to
Randy and
Orton.
Triple
he lost
H.
that
No, he
match.
won it, but he won it. I'm talking about when he was a champion though. He won the champion at
Oh,
it.
when he was champion.
Oh,
Yeah, like when he was
Um,
champion. That's what I'm saying. Like
so he
I'm
walked
talking
in as
about
champion at 23 and 22, 23,
20.
not
No, not
24,
24.
He won it
not
at 25.
25. One
He
at
won
25.
25.
One at 26.
Yeah, it was just
I don't remember him being in 27. Oh yeah, that's right.
Lost
That's
to
right. He
Miz.
challenged
against the
Miz.
Miz.
He challenged Miz.
That was something.
But he had about 7 WrestleManias in a row, like 6 where he either was the champion or walked in as a challenger for the
yeah.
Yeah.
world title.
That's why I was like, this is bad.
And
Wait,
one of
Marv is right. Until
JBL's
28,
like
yeah.
and one of JBL's like cool like little lines that he used to always say, because like he said he had fought the Undertaker, Eddie, and all them. He goes, he used to always reference, "I smell like smoke because I've been through fire," and I was like, yo, that that
Bro.
is a
Too
and
much
everything that he's been through that title run, bleeding and all that.
too much time on this garbage.
Yeah, this match is 11 minutes and 18 seconds, man.
Damn.
It's
That was kind
bad.
of crazy. Let's get to the real main event, man. Come on. Let's get to the real main event. All right, we got
This match has some gas for it. I ain't
Dave
gonna lie.
Batista
Uh-oh.
versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley, aka Triple H, aka
Yep.
The Game, aka the Cerebral Assassin, bro.
AKA one badass entrance by him.
Yes, bro.
I think Lemmy forgot half of the words to his own song. That's what it seemed like to me. He was trying to speed run through that song, bro. That shit was
Yeah,
funny as fuck when I was watching that shit.
man,
Good
man.
match, very good match. Again, this proves my point that Batista was more ready for the main event than Cena was. Batista stepped up his game. The build was great. This was a year-long build. Let's be honest here. It started with it started with WrestleMania last year. We had the Orton's face run that failed. I love that a lot of people don't talk about that Elimination Chamber match at New Year's Revolution '05, where Triple H could have saved Batista just
Yep.
for
Oh yeah.
just for him not to do that. The contract signing is still one of the best moments of Raw history. This Triple H really put over Batista in such a huge way. And we even got some blood in this match, and this was a normal one-on-one match. They made you forget it was a one-on-one, a standard one-on-one match at moments. Flair, I love Flair. Love that Flair no-clipped in the middle of the entrance, like he just came out of nowhere and was like right there. The heel tactic that Flair does, fantastic work by Flair as the heel manager out there. Overall, I think good chemistry. This was even the better of their matches, but you can see like their future matches where it started to pick up. You can see that potential was already there in this match. Rating 8 out of 10. Good main event.
This match was very physical, man. Like this match, and I like how Randy Orton planted the seeds into the Elimination Chamber match. He was like, Triple H didn't care about you, and that's when it really started really boiling over. This match was very physical, man. For it to be just a singles match, no type of stipulation or nothing. Triple H put Batista over 3 straight times, man. After this, they did the thing at Backlash. Batista won that. They did the thing at Vengeance. Batista won that. Like, I do agree. Batista was more main event ready around this time than Cena was. But yeah, man. Like you can tell that WWE was going in the new generation with obviously Cena winning and Batista winning. That's how much they really trust him. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give it this 8 out of 10, man. Big
Yeah,
8 out of 10.
just kind of what you piggyback off of that, like you said, just a physical match. And then when Triple H was bleeding, man, that's when Batista really started to take control of that match, or at least most of that match. But man, those two have such good chemistry. They had a good build. Ric Flair did his part very well, did his part really well, and it was cool seeing Batista get that win and hoist the title, especially everything that he had been through up to that point.
Getting that line by JR, the beast has been unleashed.
Yeah, the beast has been. And
Mhm.
shout out to
That was amazing.
just when he threw HHH into the ring post, bro,
Yeah.
and he started just leaking. I was like, damn.
That was good camera work too, because he bladed before he took that spot. That was great camera
Exactly.
work.
That
Man.
was.
Yeah.
And I would say this too, like Triple H selling is highly underrated in his game. Like he can sell his ass off. Like especially like when he blades open and like starts bleeding. Like that was the perfect sell. Him acting dazed and confused, not know where he was at. Like even crawling on his knees because like it was just great. It was great way to sell like the strength and the power of Batista and him being dazed and confused and being knocked off of his normal pun intended game. Like it really was. It was a great job by Triple H to make
When
Batista
Batista,
look as strong as possible.
Yeah. I like the booking of this match a lot, for real, because it really made Batista strong, and it was a dominant win. Triple H had some offense early on in the match, but once Batista started getting that momentum, it was pretty much over with, man. It wasn't no comeback from Triple H at all, But honestly, above average, it was booked smartly. That's all I can really say. They were going to have a great Hell in a Cell match a couple months down the line, as we think we talked about. Um, as far as like rating, I give it about a 7.5 because it started, like you said, there were better on matches, like Tyrell said, better on matches than this one. But like you said, the greatest moment on Raw was when he slammed and said, "I'm staying on Raw." That pretty much was one of the GOAT moments of Batista's Raw moments, if that makes any sense.
yeah,
But he never beat this man 1-on-1 in his career. Never,
Yeah.
ever.
Until like what? Batista's last match. I think that's when he beat him finally.
And barely beat him. So, but that wasn't prime Batista, so I can't really count
Nah.
that. That was trash.
Man, it's just so Batista got hit with injuries early, man.
Yeah. Batista
So
really wanted to beat up Triple H though, for real.
bro. I was gonna say too.
It's
I
like
remember.
it's like you get that moment where you want to beat up somebody so bad, then you finally get that moment. It's like, all right, here we are. But I give it a 7.5. It wasn't bad.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said too. Once he started bleeding, bro, it went all downhill from there.
Yeah. Final thoughts on WrestleMania 21, people. What
I'm
we
gonna get
got?
this. I'm gonna rate the pay-per-view at 8.5. I think it would
8.5.
have been better if them two other matches wasn't on the card. 'Cause those were like big bad. The highlight obviously is Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle, man. We ain't even gotta get into detail on that. But I just think it was a well put together show. I mean, like I said, outside of the other two, but yeah,
What's
8.5 for me, man.
8.5?
8 for me.
I would. No, I just saw some stupid shit. I'll explain it off camera. I give this a
Yeah, I
solid
ain't gonna
6
lie.
out of.
Your facial expression kind of want to make me ask you what's going on now, but we'll talk. We'll talk after
You'll
this. We'll
save it
talk.
off
We'll talk.
camera. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my god.
That facial expression was funny. So go ahead, bro.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. And it really is because the Cena JBL match, the Trish and Christie match, and that freaking Akabono match, bro. Just take those out. This is a 10 out of 10 pay-per-view. But yeah, 6 out of 10. Those matches are weak enough to knock it down from 8.
Mark, what did you
I
used to
don't.
say?
I use the Kevin Samuel. I don't use the Kevin Samuel. I use the Kevin Samuels rule. I don't use 7. It's too modest, so it's a 6.
I'm gonna say
And
this
what-
modest one though. I'm gonna give it an 8 because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For real, I'm gonna be honest here. 5 random thoughts about this. The Angles and Michaels match is a 10 out of 10. It saved the whole pay-per-view. Not gonna lie to you. And I cannot take nothing away from that Money in the Bank. I cannot take nothing away from that Money in the Bank match. All the participants was great. The storyline of this Batista and Triple H match was cool. The match was like, at some moments, you was like, all right, oh shit, it's over, cool, bet. Cena and JBL was underwhelming. Like I said before, I'm not gonna definitely keep saying this and that. But once again, as I always say, if you got that one match that started off the show hot, I
Hmm.
got to give kudos to Eddie and Rey Mysterio, man. So that's the reason why I'm giving this like an 8, was because the beginning was dope. Then like you had these garbage matches in between. I was like, yeah, I can forget about that. You could think about the Eddie and Ray match. Then all of a sudden you get this banger,
Hmm.
TLC and the Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels match. You're like, damn. And then all of a sudden, towards the end, it's like, all right. So yeah, I give it about an 8. I still like it. I still say WrestleMania 21 is definitely up there with some of the good ones. It can arguably be up there. Like I said, best match was definitely Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. Worst match was the stupid sumo shit, which I don't know why they even bothered putting that on there. They could have saved that for them. The most memorable moment was definitely Michaels tapping out to the ankle lock. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely was it, man. 5 stars to Kurt, 5 stars to Sean. Shelton Benjamin, you like I said, I'm definitely giving you 5 stars. Phenomenal athleticism throughout the whole match. Uh-oh, that did not sound good. And don't call him vacant. Put some respect. Chris Benoit, selling point was great. Don't care what you got to say.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the big story of the Money in the Bank match. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Edge definitely scoring his second best match of that night. And yeah, I'll give it an 8.
And Marv, like you said too, like you used to say for all the bad matches, some of these matches could have been saved outside the sumo one. Some of them could have just been saved for Raw.
Yeah.
That Chris and Trish match definitely could have just happened on Raw for sure.
Yeah. Or that could have been a dark match. You could have just kept
Or-
that for yourself.
Man, I
But
would have forced Lita in that match, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It could
I
have
think
been
the dark match here was the Battle Royal or something.
Give me a couple minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
King Booker. Well, Booker T won it just before he became King Booker. But was he not on the card? I just realized that's crazy.
No, he was not.
That's crazy to me, man.
I don't know if he was injured or not, or just wasn't on the card.
He was on the,
No, he was on the
dark
he was in
show.
the dark match, so he wasn't
Yeah.
injured.
Oh, he was okay.
Yeah, he wasn't in the.
Well, he got
they
his
could have
WrestleMania
changed.
payday.
They could have gave us
He got his
the
payday.
Battle Royal instead of the sumo match. They could have made the sumo a dark match.
Who was
Yeah,
even
but they paid Akubono like a lot of money to go to that, get to be a part of WrestleMania.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And I do love, like,
Damn.
we didn't talk about this at all, but like the movie spoofs that they did was amazing.
Yeah, the Hollywood.
I thought they were high
Ghost of
quality
Hollywood.
stuff.
Yeah, it was.
I think my favorite one is the Pulp Fiction one, with Eddie and Booker.
Mhm.
That's my favorite one. Eugene as Forrest Gump was perfect. Austin as the Gladiator was amazing.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
turns around, I was like, "Oh, that's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's the bottom line." Like,
Mhm.
I thought, and I do like the fact that they did that again for 39, but I thought 21 was like done more,
Mhm.
flushed out, and more better.
Triple H on the mule with Ric Flair.
Oh yeah,
Ric Flair at the end. Woo, 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 woo.
I can't believe he was not on the Astro Man.
Cena JBL.
Oh yeah,
Who was even the mid card champions? Was it like Orlando Jordan? Who was the IC
yeah.
champ?
The IC champion was Shelton.
US, and then
Shelton should have been IC
Well,
champion
Shelton-
at this time.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was Shelton.
I can't get mad at Shelton because Shelton did his thing in that ladder match.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
fact they didn't have Orlando
He
Jordan.
does his thing in every
the
ladder match.
neither.
The
Yeah,
T-bone
but
suplex.
they had him in the damn pay-per-view though, but just not in the match.
Man,
Yeah.
could
Which is crazy.
have gave my boy
T-bone
Booker
off the
T the
ladder.
US championship.
All right, that's the show. Like, comment,
No touch.
subscribe, and appreciate y'all for being here. Salute.
Alberto Del Rio, no yeet.
Alberto Del Rio, the Great, and Chris Benoit.
No yeets.
Yes, eat.